Hello, lovely listeners. It is I, Andrew White, from the podcast TrustyHogs, which you are currently listening to. I've got some live dates coming up that I'd love you to be at if you are free and nearby. Leicester, which is part of a big TrustyHogs day. You can go see Helen, Catherine, and TrustyHogs Lives, and me, all in one day. That's on the 15th of February. That's part of the last show of my current tour. I'm also going to Norwich on the 29th of January. That is a rescheduled date from my previous illness, but it's a very lovely show, and I'd love you to come see it. And I'm working on a brand new show, which I'll be performing in Bristol on the 23rd of January, which is the same day as Helen. I'm in the same venue right after Helen's Work in Progress, which is sold out. So if you've already got tickets to Helen's, why not stick around for an extra 45 minutes and come check me out as well. 23rd of January in Bristol. All those dates are in my link tree.
Got to do the White Bower double.
The White Bower?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that really is unfortunate. Thank you.
Hello, it's me. I'm still on tour. Catherine, it started in March, I know, and it will finish in March probably. But for now, if you haven't seen me, you'd like to, I'll be in Belfast on Sunday the 19th of January. I'll be in Margate on the 12th of February, Leicester on the 15th of February. I will also be in Birmingham on the 19th of March, Glasgow on the 22nd of March, Edinburgh on the 23rd of March, Manchester on the 26th of March, and Bristol on the 28th of March. I'd love to see you there. Bye. It's called Again with Feelings. Hello and welcome to episode 168 of TrustyHogs. How the hell are you? We are rested. That's right. These women finally have some energy to get talking. I'm Catherine Bohart. She's Helen Bauer.
Hello.
And this is our podcast about our frankly perfect lives, where we tell you how we are. No, we tell you how we are. Yikes, I was doing so well. It's a new year. It's a new me. I will not succumb to failure. And that's my energy this year.
No, we're supposed to be embracing failure.
Nope.
Gen Z are.
We're on different algorithms. Good for them. Congratulations to them. They're not going to be able to own houses. I understand why they're not even trying anymore, but we are on the cusp and I will keep endeavouring. So, yes, we'll tell you about our lives and then we'll answer your lovely little problems. They're also often very big problems and not that lovely, but the point is we'll tackle them.
Through the fog, step forth the trusty hogs. Yeah, you're gonna give them your problems and they will solve them, or maybe they won't, and that's your problem. They'll have guests and Andrew White on the tech. Oh, it's Helen and Catherine as the trusty hogs. Trust the trusty hogs, or maybe not.
Now then, Helen.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Gayest present you got for Christmas. I'll go first. Combat trousers, waterproofs, old ex-army stuff that my girlfriend found in a vintage store in Dalston. J'adore. Drawstring trouser. Don't mind if we do. No pocket. Does let the gay side down, but that's all right. I adore them.
Wow.
I adore them.
I'm not going to lie. I picked up about 5 of those words.
What?
I don't know why. I think I looked down the lens and then I stopped listening.
Did you get distracted
properly.
by your own reflection?
I can see the screen over there. Hello.
We are
Emily.
every friend group. It's just one woman being like, what's the gayest thing that's happened to you? And the other one being like, I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm so cute.
But I do want to be good this year at podcasting. So you got I
got waterproof ex-army
trousers.
combat trousers and they're divine on me.
Waterproof ex-army combat trousers. Was this a gift from a lesbian?
From my girlfriend. Yeah,
that makes sense.
It does. It checks out.
Okay, slay. Do you feel like you look like, do you remember in Spice World, the Spice Girls movie, when they all have combat outfits on?
I can but dream. The real shame of it is that despite my feelings about the armed services, their colours are my colours. I look divine in combat greens.
But you're so
military
anti-army.
browns. I know, but military browns, yes, please. Greys, if we're at sea, I can do blues, navies. Hello, divine on me. It's a real also, I love to give orders. Can you go in as like a senior person?
I think that's aerobics instructors.
Oh, what?
I think like if you wanted to avoid being in the army but have that sort of power, that's when you go into fitness.
Let's go, girls.
Yeah,
okay, yes,
that sort of
I like
thing.
it. And one and two. I can't really stay on count though.
No, but that's all right. Someone else can be doing the counting. The person who's like, the person who goes into the class and like tries to be really upfront with the teacher.
Yes, although
They
I
can do the
already
counting.
hate her.
That's fine.
Yikes.
They're working for you.
Yeah,
You have to
fine.
hate
Okay,
them.
she can keep the beat while I rage at her. Fine. Oh my god, how
I'm
fun!
really happy for you for getting these trousers.
Thank you so much. What was your gayest gift, please?
I mean, I only got like 2 gifts.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do gifts. We just did like Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a jigsaw puzzle.
Pretty gay.
from my cousin Beth.
It's
in
giving
Secret
solo
Santa.
meditative time to think
It
about the
really
women that you
is.
wistfully miss.
And I did it immediately. I
Did
was
you?
like,
What was it
yeah.
of? What was it of?
It was of the signs of the zodiac. And I loved it.
I'm sorry, I'll ask my question again. What was the gayest Christmas gift you got?
I got the 12 signs of the zodiac Christmas puzzle.
It wasn't hard
And it
to
had
answer.
gold foil. I know, that was so easy, actually. That's a gay gift.
That's like being like, I got a rainbow themed Christmas puzzle. Like, obvious, yeah.
Do you think
come
she
on.
knows?
Yeah, I think your whole family listens to the podcast, and I wish they wouldn't, but they do.
Hi, Katie, Beth,
Hi
and
guys,
Gaz.
shout out.
No, you're listening right now. Enjoy Byron
Please
Bay.
Don't tell Anne. Yeah, Byron Bay, how nice.
I know. Well, I think they live close to there. I actually don't know where they live. It's
Listen,
somewhere around.
Shout out to your cousins, wherever
Shout
they
out.
might be.
Enjoy your Australian
Wherever they
adventures.
may be.
Trying to think what else. What else did you get?
I got this cardigan.
Slay.
I love my little cardigan. I got this cardigan from Ellen, and I bought her an almost identical jumper.
Cute.
So we look like very normcore straight family, running for office energy family, where we might also have children in knitwear. But that was fun.
Is it like a thing for lesbians this year, like with knitwear?
No, it just happened to be that
Okay.
we live in a
Interesting.
cold house. I think it just goes for sort of renters.
Understood.
What else did I get? I got some really lovely bits. Ellen's mom got me a beautiful knife for
Yeah, because you were with
cooking.
the entire family.
Yes, so I spent
did
my
you do
first
gifts
Christmas
for
away,
everyone?
barring lockdown. This was my first Christmas away from my family.
Yeah.
And so I did it with Ellen's family, and oh my God, they made such an effort. Her mom got all three of the girlfriends stockings as well.
Wait, 1 second. I didn't realize that 3 girlfriends were being brought home.
Yeah, 3 girlfriends. I thought I was the only girlfriend coming home, but
This
one
is
of
a
them
big
showed up
year.
afterwards, the longest standing one, so she doesn't have anything to establish. Good for her. Go you. But myself and the other newest girlfriend were there, and I was thrilled she was there because she was from Liverpool, and a great time.
Great.
But she got us stockings, and she puts the same thing in everybody's stocking, which is so
Stop.
sweet and fair and kind and lovely. And yeah, it was really nice. And then the food was incredible because her mom's a great cook. And we went bowling and
On Christmas Day, there's bowling
on
lanes.
Boxing Day.
There's bowling lanes open on Boxing Day.
Boxing Day, it was it was amazing. Yeah, it was actually it's a
Okay,
really
this
good way to spend Boxing Day, actually,
you get,
'cause you don't have anything else to say to each other, so just go and get it out of your
Did you
system.
get slush puppies with vodka in them?
No, but I got a chocolate milkshake because I was driving.
Close enough.
Close enough, I
Close
reckon.
enough.
It's very Christmassy of me to get a chocolate milkshake. I couldn't drink any of it, obviously, because I was like, I'm so full. I don't remember the feeling of hunger. I do look forward to that again.
Really?
I have not stopped eating since the 20th of December. I've got to stop soon, but it's so nice. What else? You just watched me eat 3 poached eggs on toast for lunch. You know this.
That's a classic meal.
Okay. And good for
I
you.
snack on 3 poached eggs for toast.
I forgot that
That
you're
for
like a
me
fucking
was new
protein
life.
machine.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You are, aren't you?
I am a protein
I
machine.
know, you love
to the
protein
point
now.
where Sir Neil basically shamed me the other day
Huh?
because I accidentally ate, was it like 500 grams of beef on Saturday night? It was awful.
Sorry,
it was like,
Come again?
have to message him to find out how much it was. I think I had about 500 grams of beef.
How did you
in
have a
one
family pack
sitting.
of beef?
Awful. You don't
How?
do not do it.
How did you do it accidentally? What are you
It was
talking about?
because we both made like big meals in the week, and he made like a big chili,
Right.
and I made like enchiladas, chicken enchiladas, and I was like, oh, do you want to do a meal swap tonight? You have one of my enchiladas and I'll have some of your chili.
Yeah.
And he went, great. So I left him out like 2 enchiladas, like wrapped up, like clear that's what he was having. And he
Yeah.
was like, yeah, just help yourself to one of the boxes in the fridge. There were 2 boxes full of beef. And I was
Right.
like, great. So I saw it and I was like, oh, it's a chili soup. Like a chili soup. It's not like a portion of chili con carne that goes on rice. But it turns out it was just, you're supposed to half the box again or quarter it. But I was like, I guess I'm having a box of beef. And then because I still have that like portion, like you finish what's given to you. So I heat up and I was like, God, this box has been in there for like 20 minutes. Because every time I took out the Tupperware from the microwave,
Also,
I'd
my
stir it.
muscles hurt from taking it to the
Really,
microwave.
honestly, it actually was heavy, and it was like every time I stirred it, and it was on full power. There was always like still cold in the middle. I was like, bloody hell, this is a lot of food, isn't it? But I wasn't really thinking because I had a gig to get to, so I ate the whole thing, and I came out, and he was like, "Did you eat that whole box of beef?" Because you can see the empty box, and I was like, "Yeah, I thought it was like a soup," and he was like, that is 20% fat beef. That is 500 grams of beef you just ate. And then I felt awful because as soon as I thought about it, I realized that, oh my God, he was like, was that painful? And I was like, yeah, the last 20 spoonfuls were really tough. They were really
There
tough.
were more than
But then
20.
because I know you're supposed to have protein, I
Helen.
was like, this is good. I'm not having any carbs because I'm mental.
That
and
is
then I had to go gig on a boat, and that was rocking.
No.
Yeah, it was awful.
Helen, that is such a, I know, so I can actually see the logic. First of all, that is like a being raised by a 90s mom that was like, you're too fat, but also don't forget to finish everything on your plate.
Correct.
Energy. That was, we grew up with Atkins. So even though we know a balanced diet is ultimately necessary for nutrition, we also think that somehow carbs are the enemy at all costs.
No, but they are a little bit. Remember that, please.
Yeah, especially ladies. Come
If
on.
you're not just having fruit, you are giving up on yourself.
They are, you know fruit are carbs, right?
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
baby girl.
Take the apple out my bag and burn it. Burn it! I'll have a Caltine bar.
I'll have another 800 grams of beef, please, sirs.
You know
for
what,
my
Sophie,
health.
can you run
For
around the
my
corner
health.
and go to Tesco Express? I just need a little bit of Special K. Let's weigh it out. 30 grams. Skim milk and then water it through again, just in case.
Oh my God. Yeah, we grew up at the same time.
Wait.
Well, wait. Ouch. Ouch.
So much beef. So much beef. And then I did an
Helen.
hour-long bus to the boat show. Got on at the boat. And it was like rocking, and I was in the back, and I was like,
No.
"Motherfuck!" And it was sold out packed because Chris McCausland, who just won
Yeah, of
Strictly,
course,
was on. And I was like breathing really heavy, and the like MC and the other acts were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I just ate 500 grams of beef," and they were like, "Oh, why'd you do that?" And I was like, "I'm not really sure yet. Like, I hadn't quite figured out
I
what
haven't
had happened."
processed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me at least process my body process it, and then my mind.
The
will.
main thing is I was angry with Sunil because he went, "Did you just eat a whole box of beef?" And he said it in a way that I felt shamed.
Why are you holding the pig?
I don't know, just to stabilise me.
Yeah.
Either way, I have passed it, we believe. Sunil believes. Because I told Rich
I
Wilson.
don't
And
want to
Rich
know
said,
why
this
you
is going to be
know.
like a brick tomorrow coming out of you. But it wasn't, because Sunil was like, there was also 2 cans of kidney beans in that. It was a big bowl.
Wait, sorry. In that one box, there were 2 cans.
I don't know. I haven't asked. I don't want to know more than I know.
How?
It was rich. There was
But do you-
cocoa and dark chocolate in it.
But how do you not like fill up so much that you're like?
Yeah, I wasn't well.
That's making me like, you know that fill you get sometimes where it's like you can feel it kind of atop of your esophagus,
Yeah.
throat, kind of. You're like, there's no more gonna fit in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to get off the
So
bus.
you've had a big few weeks while we've
20
been apart,
minutes early and walked the rest of the way really slowly.
just to get it to move down.
And then had to do the stairs in Waterstones at Trafalgar Square just to try and dissipate it a little bit.
Oh my God, Helen.
Because it was so much beef.
What a life. Food's really an event sometimes, isn't it?
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
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 I made a mistake.
It
I made a
happens to the
mistake.
best. I literally don't think that mistake could happen to me just because I don't think I could have gotten it down. So fair play. That's a real feat.
I was watching something whilst eating.
You've got to distract.
So I wasn't paying attention.
What was the
So
question?
when you say I had 3 eggs, so obviously like I'm full
I'm a
the entire
protein
time.
queen.
I ate possibly a quarter of a cow and then went and did a gig.
No,
and
but
crushed it, by the way.
definitely like a hind. Like I don't know about a quarter, but like that's a big part of the leg. Well done
Yeah.
for crushing the gig.
And I had chorizo in it as well. It was rich.
How was there chorizo in that as well?
He likes to do
How?
it as a flavour base for putting the onions on.
Oh my God, that's so intense, Helen.
Yeah, it was tough.
Okay, well, listen, big Christmas is what we're saying. Did you have a nice time, generally speaking?
Genuinely did.
So it seemed like it went okay.
It went okay.
What was the secret? Why was it so much better this year?
I think 5 years of therapy, like genuinely showing up weekly, definitely has led to this.
That's so impressive.
Little things.
Okay, go on.
Everyone had their own. I had my own bedroom.
I can't believe it's taken this long for you to get your own bedroom.
I know.
I'm like, I could have told you that you did. Like, you could have skipped some of the years of therapy. I was like, what about if you got your own bedroom?
Well, no one in my family's house has more than like 1 spare room. Everyone's just like my room and a spare room.
Yeah.
So we're always on top of each other. And then usually my sister like finds her way into my room. But this year, like really like
done.
was not an option. She even set up bunk beds. It was quite sad. And I was like, I'm not getting in it. I'm not getting in it. And she was like,
Well done.
And I was like,
Well
I'm
done.
not doing it.
Well done.
It was great. And she didn't come into my room.
Well done.
Go
both of you.
physically, I was a bit violent with her to ensure that she didn't. Like a lot of like physically.
Do you want us
holding
to cut
back.
that out?
No. I'd say it was like sister. Like, you know, when you put the hand on the head and they can't come any closer.
Oh, fine. That's
A
fine.
lot of that.
That's like when you do the Bart Simpson arms.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to be like, oi.
But it was great. Everyone was in top form.
I think everyone has held a younger sibling like at the forehead while they bash about, and you have to be like,
100%.
no, sweetie, no.
I think I might have done it to you at some point.
Yeah, that's how that way around that will have gone.
You physically could not do it to me.
No, but I also can't imagine me being like, more physical touch. I just can't fathom it.
What, Helen's lovely sweaty
I
palm on your
don't think
forehead?
so. I don't think so.
Oh, for just having a full lamb rib set. Just holding your head.
My Christmas was nice too, by the way. I had a lovely time. But also, I forgot to tell you that after I went to Oxford, I went to Ireland. And because it was my parents' 40th wedding anniversary. So we all met up in Limerick. And just 2 nights at this B&B. And it was honestly stunning. But on the way home, we got to go to my aunt and uncle's farm. And so Ellen came with.
Wait. You have to slow down and tell me everything here.
It was
you
just
flew
heaven.
to Limerick and then you went to
we actually flew to County Clare. We flew into Shannon Airport. Went to Limerick to stay in this hotel for 2 nights. The food was incredible.
Talk me through it.
My favorite thing about this hotel was there was this like a camp young guy who was maybe like 19, 20 who served the food and kept calling us all miss and sir.
Like a little Graham Norton.
It was honestly, he had, oh my God, he was amazing. At one point we were like, what was said? Something was said at breakfast where one of my, I think my sister's girlfriend was like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to, like didn't want to annoy. I think she was like joking with him about like, I better finish all my food or else you'll be insulted kind of thing. And he went, yes, that's right, miss, because hell hath no fury like service people scorned. And I was like, I'm obsessed with you. I was like, I am in. We would clean all of our plates and be like, we didn't like that much. And he was like, I know, aren't you all so brave? Iron stomachs on a lot of you. He was just so
Can
funny.
I guess the hairstyle and accessories?
Oh, you'll never guess because it's Limerick.
Oh, damn. Okay, I was going to go for the like slightly emo Grebo style of like swipey fringe and those like stud earrings with like plastic little bits hanging.
Zero jewellery entirely.
Oh, no.
Presentable, ready to go to mass, like clean cut boy.
Oh, like Elder Price?
Not quite.
Okay,
just like a formal guy.
Oh, damn it.
And I was obsessed with him. I loved him so much. He was so nice. He was so cute. And also just to be called Miss. And Ellen was loving being called Miss. Bit of fun, bit of a change. Just have fun. It was gorgeous. We had a lovely time. And then we climbed the highest mountain in Limerick. But it's the flattest county you could ever find. So it's very short and very small. And that was ideal. And my brother...
But still technically a mountain. You can
still technically counts as a hill. Thank you so much.
It's not a mountain.
My brother made us run up it. And so he was running and Ellen was doing pretty well behind him, and then I was just like trailing, being like, I'm coming. I'm shorter than you.
Wow.
But we had a nice time. And then we went to this farm in Limerick in County Clare where my family live. And that was amazing because my cousin had just had a baby and the baby was there. And it turns out the baby, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about the baby, but I'll protect his privacy. Except to say that he loves whistling.
Well, we're all going to figure that out now, aren't we? And that whistling baby in County Clare. We've all seen him on the news.
Well,
that's that done.
Wait for it, though. Wait for it. It turns out Ellen, because she played the oboe, is incredible at whistling.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She puts on what I can only describe as babies make fools of us all, because there was like 8 adults just watching her put on an 8-song concert for this baby. He absolutely hates Maroon 5, but he loves the Beatles and he's obsessed with Oasis.
Who hates Maroon 5?
This kid, fair play to him. He's obsessed with the Beatles and Oasis, which is his dad's favourite music. He recognised it. And he's only 10 weeks old. He was just infatuated with her. It was so cute. And at the end, my aunt was like, you'll have to come back for there's like a music festival that has a whistling competition in their area. And I was like, oh my God, this is so funny. Irish mammies will find any way to have the family around at any given moment. But it was gorgeous. My point is, it was gorgeous. We had a lovely time.
Like, I actually want to come to the whistling competition
I
in County Clare.
I want her to compete so bad. Like, I'm like ready to go full stage mom about it. I'm like, let's get you practicing. But except that I hate whistling.
Do you sure you don't take like Hogs on the road and do a special episode?
That would be so fun.
And we'll sponsor Ellen. We can like Comedy Kerfuffle and Trusty Hogs. We could use like
I'm
Patreons
so up for
to
this.
help sponsor
Imagine
the trip.
she goes out first round. Oh,
it doesn't matter. We'll all enter just in case.
Okay, perfect. Oh no, she's much better than that. She can do like proper full songs beautifully.
Well, give me a song. Give me a song.
Okay, she did that one from.
Oh no.
She did that one from. Oh my God, I can't remember. Oh no. I can
it's
do
alright.
this.
We'll get there.
I can do this.
Which song, Catherine?
It's a musical film about the Von Trapps.
The Sound of Music.
It's The Sound of Music.
Which song?
The one with all of the things that she likes.
My favourite things from The Sound of Music.
Yes.
You know what? Fair play to her.
Thank
Because that
you.
usually takes a lot longer than that.
I've been playing a lot of Articulate, and by the way, I'm incredible at it because that's my whole life. So she's really good, and that's the kind of thing. Yeah. But that's okay. What else am I? Okay, so
I really tried.
I know, sweetie pie, and I know that when you put your mind to something, you can do it. See the 500 grams of beef, but we don't have to be good at everything. Some things can just be half eaten. Helen.
Okay, yeah.
Helen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
well
true.
done. Well
That's
done.
true.
I'm proud of you.
I'm
Wait.
processing.
So Christmas was the best ever. You had a swimming pool. Which is,
I know
by
I
the way, the
messaged you about the
bougiest thing
pool.
I've
I know
ever
I messaged
seen.
you about the
But
pool.
it's a game changer, eh?
Some of the hogs messaged me being like, I know exactly where you are. And I was like, lol, because...
No, don't message that, you guys.
I know, I thought it was quite funny.
No, you guys, I love you, but don't message. I know exactly where you are. That's a mad thing to message anybody. It's so spooky.
What? Okay, I thought it was quite funny. I was like...
I love you all.
Because...
And all due respect, don't, even if you know exactly where I am, don't message me that.
Because there's so many in the family. We had to get like a place that's used for like yoga retreats and stuff. Someone was like, I've been to a yoga retreat there. I
That's
know
so
exactly where you are.
funny.
But it came with a pool that was open for like, it was so weird. It randomly locked at 8 p.m. and I was like, who is doing this? But it's the people that
Yeah,
own
please
it.
make it stop.
They come from like the next door farm and lock it up. It was great. I got
Okay,
to
great.
swim every morning. And apart from the first day when my sister followed me in, I had it to myself.
Helen, that's incredible. What, nobody else wanted to swim?
No one else. Everyone wanted to swim, but everyone wants to like be by themselves. So like everyone was like, I remember once I got out of the pool and I saw my dad like literally was clearly watching me come out, and then he like ran to it and
Yes.
looked behind him for my sister,
Yes.
and they're like, right, I was like, come on, Michael, you're in your 70s, like you shouldn't be this afraid of your child. But like,
Well, you guys are kind of scary.
I know, I get it. We're
You
fucking
guys are
terrifying.
kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, you're more vulnerable in the water. I get it. If anything, the older I got, the more scared I would be of you guys.
We didn't go bowling though. We
That's
had a very
okay.
chill. We
It could
went
still be
to
Christmas.
Monkey World. I'd
Well,
say.
then, what are you talking about? You've done the Christmas stuff. It's bowling or monkeys. Everybody knows. What day did you go to Monkey World?
27th of
Sure.
December.
Where is it?
Dorset.
Was that where you were staying?
Yeah.
Okay, and why Monkey World? Oh, I know the answer to this.
It's a world of monkeys.
Yeah, and Marianne wanted to go there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my dad.
Was it nice?
It was, oh my God. I think I cried about 8 times. It's awful. Have you been, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's devastating, isn't
You
it?
cried because they weren't being taken.
Well, they're all rescues. No,
Yeah.
they're being taken care of really
They've
well.
got tragic backstories, all of
Oh
them.
my God. There's so many with eczema. Awful.
Those aren't the stand-up ones for me, but yeah.
Loads of them, most of them have been rescued from the L'Oreal testing centre, I'd say, was the
What?
majority.
Yeah, and lots
That
of
got
like
closed
They're
down.
still
Russian
testing on
performing
animals.
monkeys and stuff.
Not in
and-
England anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, so many were used as photographers, props. In fact, I've got some of the stories. Do you want me to read them out?
That sounds like a laugh a minute. Please do.
Oh, Helen, please don't. Sorry, I just realised what you're asking. No.
No.
No. Helen, no. Helen,
Were,
stop.
were the ones
Helen.
with eczema
Helen.
rescued from eczema,
Helen.
or did they just happen to have eczema?
One of them, I think they tried so many different lotions on him, and now he's still got eczema.
Wait, I thought they were supposed to not be testing on animals.
No, back in the day. They've been they're rescues. They're all rescues.
Okay.
Can I,
No.
it's not sad.
Okay.
You're going to love this one. Okay, this one's called Seamus. He's a chimpanzee.
Seamus.
Yeah. And he
Seamus.
was born in 1999. You ready for this?
Seamus.
Yeah, Seamus.
Oh my god, I love him.
One below him's called
How are
Butch.
you Seamus?
Seamus.
Seamus and Butch, these are my kind of monkeys. Next.
Ready? Seamus's story. I'll just read the beginning part. Seamus was born after his mother, Cherry, removed her birth control implant.
Yes, Cherry, your body, your choice, girl.
They do.
That's
And then Cherry was
incredible.
clearly like, fuck that, I'm having a boy. Like,
Wow.
ripped out her own
I will have
implant.
my heir.
Gave birth to say, oh my God, look at Butch. Okay, Butch is from Spain. And Butch was used as a photographer's prop.
Is Butch's story that she used to be a model?
I'm not going to read the whole thing. They're very sad.
Okay, let's focus again. Come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me. Speaking of sad, do you know a film I watched over the break with Ellen?
Okay, this one was in the Jungle Book movie.
That's pretty cool.
Carly Okay, Carly was captive born for entertainment industry and appeared in the
that's
Jungle
bad.
Book movie, trained as a television actor. He would be taken away from his mother at birth.
Oh,
Carly
no.
worked in Turkey making a television series.
Helen, why are you acting like you weren't there? You've already read these.
I know.
Can we focus on the podcast? Remember
We
you said you
100%.
wanted to be good
But
at
that's
podcasting
just,
this
can we
year?
just do, yeah, sorry, just a shout out to
Monkey World.
Monkey World.
Big shout out.
Just
I'm
down the
sure
road from the
they'll be
Tank
listening.
Museum.
From the what museum?
From the Tank Museum.
No, it's not. By Pool?
The Bovington Tank Museum is right next to Monkey World. Yeah.
Well, then why the fuck did I go to Monkey World when I could have gone to the Tank Museum?
Or made a day of it. Two double header.
Damn it.
Sorry.
I love tanks. How many tanks I got?
Oh shit, Tom.
Like 100?
More.
Helen, can
Yeah.
we focus?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much. What
Yeah.
film did I watch? Thank you for asking.
What film did you
it
watch?
was
over-
Beaches.
Okay.
It was so sad, but I loved it.
The Bette Midler.
Yes.
Glenn Close? Is it?
No,
Who's it
no, Glenn
again?
Close. Somebody else.
Cher.
Barbara.
Streisand.
No, Barbara Shepherd? Question mark. Beaches. What is her
Barbara
name?
Hershey.
Hershey.
don't know who that
Hershey.
Love.
No, I didn't know who she was either. But wow, if you want to cry, that's your film. Go and have
When
a
did
big
you
old
watch
week.
this then?
In the post Christmas period, in the post New Year's and Christmas period, because we went to Ireland and then we came back to Ellen's parents' house and they were away, and we just went on big walks. And I was outside so much and it was heaven on earth. And then we watched films and we watched Drag Race and it was just great. It was delightful.
You went full countryside, I know this. and
I
you
loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I love it so much.
Do you think we've always loved it, or do you think it is just part of being in our 30s now that we're like, nature is healing?
I
guys?
unfortunately think it's part of aging.
It is.
I am suddenly like, oh, this is so good for my soul.
You know what I love? Watching the season change.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Isn't it
Isn't it
fucking
gorgeous?
lovely?
It's so lovely. I feel really like I'm coming back to myself. I was
Yeah.
listening on
Yeah.
I was listening to a radio show that was literally talking about women walkers, and I was like, I'm finding this so relatable. Then I was like, Barf, who am I being? Yeah, slap her in the face. Let's go back indoors. But I had a gorgeous time.
I would actually love to be sent the radio show.
It's
about
gorgeous.
women
Okay, it's
walkers.
beautiful. It's
I'd
beautiful.
love to have a listen.
It's beautiful. It might have been on Women's Hour. I'll send it to
Would
you.
you recommend like popping in the headphones, obviously with wires, and listening to that whilst on a walk?
Not with wires.
Not
We
with
can
wires.
do this. We can be in the world. We're of the world. We simply also enjoy nature and its restorative qualities. Oh my God, it's so
Tell
lovely.
you what I like.
What?
Grass.
Well, Ellen was, this is how I know I'm really old. Ellen was reading a book about the Gulag over Christmas because she's fun.
What is
And-
the Russian gulag?
Yes.
Slay.
And one of the prisoners wrote this memoir and described this. Don't say slay. I've
Yeah,
just
why are they
realised why
laughing?
have you said slay after Gulag?
Because I got it. So like it's nice when you know a word.
No,
isn't it?
that you have to explain that. Otherwise, it's just gone from Gulag to slay.
Okay, obviously gulag, not slay. Bad.
Yeah.
Bad gulag.
Please, can we clarify? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I've kind of lost the thread. Oh, that's what it was. I forgot that this is our dynamic. I was like, am I bad at remembering things, or is everything I say a challenge just to get through? Simply that he described snow as creaking underfoot. And I thought, oh my God. And well, Ellen thought, and then said to me, and I agreed, snow does creak.
Does.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Am I 1,000 years old? Do we have to wrap
No,
up?
I'm with you. I'm literally.
Do we have to
Catherine.
wrap up the podcast? Have I broken the internet? I'm so sorry.
Catherine,
I'm so boring.
I'm following you in my sensible walking shoes and my nice thick socks.
Thank you, darling.
I'm just a couple of years behind, just waving. Wait for me.
Ellen's mom got me running socks like of a quality I've never had before in my life. And honest to God, when I put them on of a morning, I think this is living. This is fucking living.
God.
Padded heel in a sock? Yes, please.
Because it hurts.
Oh,
it hurts from
heaven
the
on
bottom of your heel.
So yeah, nature's healing. Time is aging. We're changing.
You know what? We should get into nature more this year. Do you want to go
I'm
to
so
Richmond
with
Park
it.
with me for a big walk?
I love Richmond Park.
No, but I love Richmond
I
Park.
love Richmond Park. It's where I did my first ever 10K when I was getting to know the city of London by doing 10Ks in
Okay,
every
I
borough.
will once again say walk instead
Yeah,
of
no,
run.
no, walk.
Okay,
With all the
slay.
deer, I'd love to.
Yes,
Also,
with the
I grew up
deer.
by the Phoenix Park, which is full of deer. Richmond Park is very I love it. Yeah, I'd love to.
We are organising a walk.
Let's
I'm
go.
so sorry to jump in. I'd love you to have this sort of restorative moment together, but just from a producer point of view, like to make the podcast tick, you can't have that much inner peace. It would ruin the dynamic.
Are you
So
fucking joking?
Wow,
right?
Yeah,
Andrew.
I'm
okay, so
I'm
you
so
don't
sorry.
want us to have a nice life?
I do, but with
No, you want us to be
It's
miserable.
half a
new
kilo of
year,
beef
Andrew.
thrown in
Miserable to line
occasionally.
your little
It's a
pockets,
new
Andrew.
year, Andrew. We're already better women.
Yeah.
We are better women.
Speaking of, I'm absolutely obsessed with the new year. Andrew can't ruin my inner peace. I will not fail this year.
I fucking hate men. Can
I
say
can't
that?
stand the
I am
guy.
done.
Also, we get it. It's a pattern. You love it. Get a new shirt. You know?
Oh, women can't
yikes.
enjoy nature. So
Sorry,
what would you want us
Andrew.
to enjoy? Barbies.
I
and
went
makeup.
I went
and
too
high
mean.
heels.
I actually love your shirt, and I regret
No,
it. as
don't
soon as
be
I
that
said it. No,
girl.
I'm sorry.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
I didn't quite like it though. Okay.
With your penises in our faces.
What?
I don't know. I'm spitballing.
You've got to be better at being queer. Here's the thing. Yes, the New Year. Do you love
it?
I'm obsessed with it. I don't like New Year's Eve, although I did actually have a good New Year's Eve.
What did you do this year? We did not talk on New Year's Eve.
We were meant to come back to London, didn't. And then Charlie, it transpired, also hadn't gone back to London, was up the road in Oxfordshire, and her boyfriend had come to visit. So they came over for like an adult sleepover. They at one point changed into their glamorous PJs. It was so cute. We made a spicy mushroom lasagna. Sorry, Andrew. It's from Mottalengi. And we all loved it. Delicious. Very therapeutic to cook that too. Sorry.
Did you pick the shrooms yourself?
From Waitrose Isles, yes. It was the local shop. I would never usually go there,
Fuck
but it was
you,
divine.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Fuck
you,
you.
Andrew. They were dried and not dried.
Puccini?
Fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, you put the hot water around it?
Yeah, we rehydrated them.
Something I didn't do until my
I loved
30s.
it.
Something you can look forward to.
Loved
Once you're
it.
fucking joining the human race.
Yeah.
Scum.
Sorry, man. Anyway, that was
Well,
divine.
why don't you go shopping punky fish?
Oh
my God. What was that shop that kids used to shop in? I remember always wanted to go. Was it Punky Fish? Was it closed before I was born? No, it was in
That
Camden.
closed before Andrew was born.
Punky Fish.
It's still online. They've still got an online shop.
Yeah, well, why didn't you go
Well,
to
why
the
didn't you
online
freaking
shop?
Google
www.
You told him. You fucking told him. Yeah.
With your
What?
TikToks and your twatters.
I think our inner peace is just fine. And by that I mean not really there. But yes, all of this is to say that I absolutely love the New Year. Helen is my favourite. I'll tell you why. It just has the best quality of New Year, new pencil case, new me. The speed with which I will happily abandon my old self, i.e. yesterday's Catherine, is like, I'm like, you want to give me a gateway out of my life? I will take it. I feel invigorated. I also feel like for the first time in ages, I actually did stop at Christmas. So I feel like I've had some time to reflect and I know what I wanted of the year.
You full stopped.
I full stopped.
full
That's
stopped.
what it is. I so often have just fucking tumbled into the next year and been like, wait, I have to do what else now? And this time I feel like, oh yeah, I had a pause. I had a moment. I know what the year looks like. It's very busy, but it's very exciting. And I just want to take care of myself. I feel very inspired to be nice to myself. And to also, do you have New Year's resolutions? Are you a resolutions gal?
We do this this must be our 4th year of talking about I'm New Year's. That's my holiday. And I've done manifestation board for the 2nd year.
Talk me through it.
And then
What comedy festival would we like to close down this year?
part of it was just on like the 28th, 29th. I got out. No, I did it on New Year's Eve. I did it on the 31st.
Nice.
And before I went to a party, because I'm still like, you know, I'm still younger than Catherine.
Yeah.
And then what I did
Okay.
is I got out last year's board because I used to have it hanging up, and then someone said, no, that's private. And I was like, oh, okay. So I put it away.
Said no, that's private.
I can't remember. One of my friends who's a bit witchy was
Were
like,
you hanging it up in your room though?
yeah, but they were like, no. Like, it's for you. Like, you don't need to have it out for people to see and sort of like, do you know what I mean? Because like our flat is like, there's nowhere to go.
Fair enough.
Like, yeah. And they were like, no, you just have it for you, like under something. And I was like, oh, okay, interesting. So I hadn't seen it in a while. So I took it out and I could see everything I didn't do. I am so confident and ambitious each year.
You have to be. You got to shoot for the stars. That's good.
So it was like, go to Montreal, but that festival got cancelled. It was
Fine,
like,
that's not on you.
have great relationships with everyone, find love, heal your relationship with food 100%. Like, there were just so many things where I was like,
Okay, that's insane.
it was going to be like a big year. But I did quite a bit.
You did loads.
And
Tell
then
me. Can you wait? You just told me what you didn't do. Tell me what you did do.
Yeah, those things.
What you did do.
I think I did have a great family relationships
Good.
this year. I think I did amazing steps healing my relationship with food.
Hell yeah.
I also kept doing therapy, and that was something that was on it. I think I did some good work.
Yeah, you did.
It wasn't my biggest work here because I was doing personal stuff, okay?
Yeah.
And then there were loads of stuff I did that weren't on my board. And I was like, that's very
Nice.
impressive. So the new board, charming it is, yellow polka dots.
Cute.
Cute.
I've never heard that word barked before.
Yay!
Yikes.
Oh, it's so fun being back, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Loving it. My inner peace slipping away. Can we get some of that outdoors soon? Could you bring the plant closer, Andrew? Just touch my skin with the plant.
Sorry. I was just gonna say I released the Manchester live recording for patrons, and I don't know whether Colin did this in the tech booth at Frog and Bucket.
do?
Your microphone is like half the volume of Catherine's.
I love that so much because in the green room, same tech,
He did
Colin.
that on purpose.
Helen kept being like, "We're best friends, Colin," and he was like, "Okay."
He is my best friend. Colin the Tech at Manchester Frog and Bucket is my best friend.
No, he's
He
not.
is.
He's an enigma, and I love him, but he ain't your best friend,
I
girl.
love him.
Okay.
I think he's the funniest man.
He's so funny
in the world.
But it does only matter if you know him. So back to this.
I
story,
do know
please,
him.
Sophie.
We've met over 3 times.
Okay,
4 times.
Polka dot, yellow polka dot. Stay with me on message. Stick with me.
I made a
Thank you.
manifestation board. I had a lovely New Year's. I went to my friend's flat, which overlooks like the River Thames. So I had like the perfect view of the London Eye.
Oh my god, for fireworks.
For
Stunning.
fireworkies.
Cool.
And it was just really good. But I love New Year's. And then New Year's morning.
I'm still waiting on your resolutions. Your yeah.
Resolutions.
I just need to keep you on. I love you so much.
No,
but
I
need
know.
you to stick
Sorry,
to it.
sorry,
No,
so
that's,
sorry.
you're doing so great. No sorries.
Sorry.
No.
Okay, no. Okay, keep. So it's basically all based around, and he says without cringing, like love and respect for yourself.
Yep.
So it's like, I'm not doing things because it's like, it's not good to do them, but just sort of like rewarding myself for like, so it's like continuing with the food stuff, which if you listen on Patreon, you'll know a lot more about binge and recovery stuff. But keeping that up. So like doing more shops. I already did, I went to the special deli yesterday.
Nice.
And got like a special meal in. Being more like, excited to move my body, but not like you've got to do an exercise video because you said you do one every day. So like stuff like that.
I love that.
Okay, I haven't smoked in 6 days, but I don't want anyone to message me about it because the more I talk about it, the more I really want to have a cigarette.
Yeah, well done.
I'm
just gonna say, well done. That's a really fucking hard
6
thing.
days.
Well done, Helen. I'm really proud of
6
you.
days.
I'm really proud of you
Because it's like getting off the mother's teat, is what they say.
Yeah. Do you want mine instead?
No, because I've been on the nails. Remember, I sent you that picture.
You did not send me that picture, and I'm fine with that.
I sent it to Ellen. Damn it! And also, career-wise this year, biggest year ahead of me. Biggest year. I can
Is
feel
it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Nothing in the
Ellen.
diarrhea.
Because it's leaving space for the biggest year to walk through your door.
I'm
I love
going
that.
on tour. I'm going to
Yeah.
buy a flat. I'm going to be in a movie. I'm going to
What
sell
movie?
a Disney film.
Okay.
Well, we don't know
We're
what
just
movie
listing
yet,
stuff.
do we? This is just
No.
part of it.
Listen, I don't know.
The board is
Busy.
ambitious.
Good.
But then I was like, one of my things I really like about myself is how ambitious and like,
Hell yeah.
what's it called? Optimistic I am.
Hell yeah.
So there's no point being like, well, I'm not going to shoot for the stars because I've always thought of myself a bit Oscar Wilde. You know?
I always think of the two of you in the same breath too.
We're all in the gutter.
in
but
that I would
some of
also buy
us
you carnations.
Huh?
Joking. They're the worst flower. I
Oh,
love
I've got a
them.
lesbian joke for you.
Oh, great.
Cannot wait for that.
Apparently
I
it's a
thought Christmas with
classic.
the family was over.
Oh, no, damn it.
I've got a lesbian joke for you. Go on.
Apparently it's a classic.
Uh-huh.
But I'd never heard it before.
Is it what did the lesbian bring to the first date?
No, what's that one?
A U-Haul.
That's good because they're moving in fast. Okay, mine's similar. Okay, what's worse than 2 girls running with scissors?
Oh God.
I don't know.
2 girls scissoring with the runs. Hasn't gone down great in the room. Oh no. Did I make a mistake?
Don't tell that to anybody else.
No one else.
And specifically, never say that to a woman you fancy.
Okay.
Okay.
Em's kind
Look
of
at me.
laughing.
Look at me.
Andrew's
She's
Sophia's
deeply
smiling.
uncomfortable and
Really?
horrified.
I don't know. She's laughing.
I
quite
think she's
hard.
so. Look at her face. She's so
crying.
perturbed.
She's actually.
Yeah, but
crying.
look at her actual face. She's so upset.
Oh, are you upset? I'm sorry.
yeah,
Em.
she's horrified.
I've got some
Don't
sugar-free
look
polos
at me.
if you'd like
Don't
one.
say that to
Okay, no.
anyone that you
Never
fancy
again.
ever. Okay.
Okay. Do we cut it? Did I make a big
No,
mistake?
we don't cut it, but
Okay.
because we learn. We're learning.
Yeah.
But we don't say that to a woman we ever hope to have sex with.
Okay.
Okay.
Killed with the bowers. Isn't it?
I'll bet it did. I don't. I'm laughing at the Bowers liking it because of course they do. The straightest environment one could be in.
We're all like, we like
Jesus
poo
Christ.
jokes.
I know.
They make
baby
us
girl.
happy.
I know, baby girl. I know.
Okay, sorry, Catherine.
No, that's okay.
I didn't. You could have really like you know what? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Oh wow, it really is the new year. We're just saying shit. We're just saying shit and throwing it at the wall. I've had a very similar sort of progression.
Literally cannot get
Helen,
hold of
what did we talk about last year that we're going to take into this year?
asking you questions. Yeah. Do you?
So we've done your New Year's resolutions.
Oh, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Thank you for asking naturally, Helen.
Sorry, Catherine. I'm so sorry. You know, I will do better this year.
Babe,
I really will.
We are two adult women having a definitely human conversation. We are practicing. It's hard.
Catherine.
Somebody did point out to me that apparently when they've noticed on the videos that when you know I won't like something, you don't look at me when you're saying it, which is so funny given your line on stage most often is look at me. It's very funny that you just look away. Thank you for asking. I've had a very similar approach to the new year, which is being kind to myself.
Yes.
My like sort of themes or like hopes for the year to be brave and grateful. Brave and grateful. I want to be more outside of my comfort zone, but also very grateful for everything I have.
We talked about Brave. Do you
Brave?
remember?
Yes,
Like
we
July
did.
last year,
Yeah.
we had a big conversation
Because
about
you and
Brave.
I are very quick to be like, the safe thing to do would be
Overthink it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And also like we, you know, have to be our own support system. It's totally reasonable to be like, well, what is the safest bet money wise, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
also I'm going to try to be brave and I'm going to try to be grateful. And similarly, mine are about like, not so much respecting, I guess like trusting myself.
Yeah.
So like instead of everything being like starting over again, like always in the new year, I'm always like, I want to get fit. And I was like, or hang on, I am a fit person.
Yeah.
I can trust that I have exercised before and I can trust that I will exercise again because I've never not.
Yeah.
So just like breathe. I don't need a rigid regime. I can just crack on with doing what I do because I like to do it.
You move your
'Cause
body because you want to move your
Because
body.
I actually enjoy it, not
Yeah.
because I said I had to do. Same thing as you was like, because I said today I was going to do blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I would like to save a bit more money. That is one thing I do need to be more careful with money than I have been being. But that's okay. I have decided to do that in fun ways.
Yeah.
So yesterday I made I'm really into lasagnas at the moment, but a different lasagna. So different it would honestly rock your world.
Can you talk me through it? Because I made a lasagna recently and I love
It was
doing it.
butternut squash sauce. Like as in you...
What, like a bechamel?
You roast it and then you mix it with milk and nutmeg and cinnamon and allspice and a little bit of brown sugar, and that's your like, yeah, that's going to function as your tomato sauce. And then it's roasted veg and a ricotta sauce as well. The cheese is ricotta and
Wow.
egg and lots of black pepper. And it was honestly, it slapped. It slapped. But when I was
And
making
you know what?
it,
That's fucking brave.
But,
to do a different lasagna recipe when you
Thank
know
you.
ones that work.
That's
That's actually fucking brave.
And do you know what else?
What?
It was honestly, there was a moment when I was making it where I smelt I just blended up all the, and you know the way a lasagna, because you're cooking for like 8 dinners, it costs a lot more than just making a pasta dish. You're like, oh God. So it has to work because it's like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was making it and I blitzed up this recipe for the sauce, and then it smelled honestly like Christmas potpourri. It was so much cinnamon and nutmeg, and I was like, fuck, I fucked it. I was like, this is going to taste
You weren't grateful for it.
terrible. I was panicking. I was like, I've been too brave. I fucked it. I fucked it. I shouldn't have
Too
listened.
brave already.
I've been too brave already. This is crazy. I've gone over the edge. Put it in the oven, came out, tasted delicious. It totally mellowed out in the oven. So very glad I didn't throw it away. And
But that's a lesson in bravery again. Brave. Okay, brave
was
and grateful.
delicious.
Those are really nice ones.
Yeah, I think I have to be a bit braver and a bit more. Well, because I've been very scared, and actually, every time I've taken a big old
You're gonna
gamble,
cut your
especially the
hair.
last year, it's been. No, that was the other great thing that happened. Was the other day, Ellen and I were in the park and she took a cute picture of me, but I had just had my hair tucked back because I was in a hood, and you could just see like to here of my hair, like to my chin. Yes, and I looked so bad. I was like, oh, it's so nice early in the year to get a
That you
reminder
know.
that that's not for me. That's not for me. I'm not a bob girl. I never will be. It's not for my face shape. Thank you so much for the reminder, universe.
Amazing to know.
Oh my God. I've done it before, so I know it.
Yeah.
But your body somehow, your brain forgets what you know intuitively, which is that not everyone's meant to have a bob. And my other reflection on this last year, if I may, my big takeaway is not everyone's art collection warrants a gallery wall.
Willing to go further into that?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been walking a lot, and consequently, you know, when you go by, everyone in winter has
nature.
their lights on, and you can see it. And I'm just gonna say it. Not everyone's meant to have a bob, and not everyone is meant to have a gallery wall. I don't have the art for a gallery wall. That's fine.
What have you seen?
I've just seen a lot of gallery walls lately, and I just don't think everyone's collection warrants it. I'm just gonna say that. It's just, if it's all prints of people that you don't know who they are, if you don't know where it came from, and then like 8 of some ants, it's okay to just
There's
like
an ant wall somewhere?
no, not ants. As in like your auntie.
Oh, right.
And then
I was about to say, like if someone had a wall of
an
pictures
ant
of
wall would
ants,
actually be kind of
I'd
intriguing.
Be so interested.
I'd be intrigued. Yeah, no, that's
particularly if they use the ones from A Bug's Life, because you know them.
like I said, not
Flick.
everyone's art collection warrants a
others.
gallery wall. You didn't know. Oh, the adult Disney fans are gonna come for you.
Like, what's the two
They've already come for
Princess
us.
Dot, and the other one. Who's the
You've made your point. Should we do a problem?
Cutter's the cricket, or the
Should
But that was good.
Should we do a problem?
We really should
You
find
do
out
look
the name
away
of
from me
this
when you
prin-
don't want to talk to
I'm
me.
sorry.
Look at me.
I'm sorry. Can we just quickly find out the name of this adult Princess Anne, and then we'll do the problem?
I am trying, but I just keep getting Bugs Life versus Ants discourse.
Okay, well, we don't need that.
No, I know.
We don't need that,
please
Andrew.
just tell
Princess
us what
Atta.
Atta, thank you. So close. 'Cause I
Were
got
you? You
two.
said Dot.
Well, yeah. Dot's her sister, younger sister. Yeah.
Okay, pretty close.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry, Catherine.
No, that's
Catherine, would you like to do a
yeah, go on then.
I'm so glad you're keeping
If
us
you
on track, Helen.
insist.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, and Andrew, how was your Christmas and New Year's?
It was very
Okay.
good. It was very uneventful, quite chill. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What was the gayest present you got, Andrew?
The shirt that I'm
that
currently
checks
wearing.
out. If you can't see, you can't see it, but if you could see, I said earlier, and I think it's true, it's giving Uncle's got a new boyfriend.
Yes, yeah.
And he directs maybe amateur theatre, and I'm so here for him.
Actually, we were Googling Amdram the other day. Me and Reese might
course
get
you were.
involved in local. Anyway, we've got two problems, both about mums. Which mum problem appeals to you most? Mum spending too much money, mum wanking.
Wanking, obviously.
Obviously
mum
wanking, yeah.
Okay. I don't even know why I asked.
Immediately.
How? That's not even, that's a choice.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is from Elle.
Hi, Elle.
Hey, Hogs.
Don't watch. No. Could you imagine?
Thank you for keeping it real with the trauma of Christmas past, present and future. Unfortunately for you, it means you're the first place I turn to as I lie in my bed at almost midnight on the 27th of December, counting the hours until my mum finally leaves, to the sound of her wanking.
At your house, Elle?
Yeah.
You're not even at her house?
The exact wording is, it fills my home. The sound of her wanking fills my home.
Let's just celebrate all sexuality.
No.
No, I think
No.
everyone has the right to flick their own bean.
Well, that's what Elle says.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we all deserve a little pleasure. But in your daughter's house,
Right.
with the door open
No, fuck off. Get fucked.
and
She's a
making
pervert.
moans that have me questioning if she's potentially snuck someone 5 floors up, down to I can't understand that sentence, sorry. But put it simply, I want to die. I've coughed, played your podcast very loudly, and even gone and flushed the toilet, but she continues.
Yeah, she's focused.
How do I look her in the eye tomorrow? How do I burn my spare room to the ground? How do I not think of this every time I close my eyes? I know we should all be a little bit kinder to our mothers, as they're only human too. But I've already reverted into a bratty 12-year-old this Christmas, and I fear this has pushed me too far. Thank you for everything. Your loyal hog, Elle.
Number one, I have a story to tell all of you as soon as we finish recording this podcast. Just to note, nothing to do with my mother, but just so you know, I've got a good one. Number one, Elle, you've already lived it, because as of right now, it is January the 6th, so you've survived that. Now, personally for me,
Burn the
can he
sheets.
stop a wanker?
Burn
If
the
they're-
sheets.
You think burn the sheets?
First step, you ask her to
No, you
you
can
ask
wash
her
it
to
out.
take the sheets with her, or first of all,
No, 'cause in your
step
addressing
number
room.
1, 28th, I hope this is what happened. 28th, you say, mother dear, if you leave the door open, I can hear you wanking. It's very upsetting. Please stop. I don't necessarily wish that you stop wanking, though if you have to do it, please do it with the door closed. Secondly, are you leaving? Great. Please strip the bed. And you know what? You can have those sheets and or pop them in the wash and I will put on a hot wash. And then when you leave, I will probably throw them away. But that's fine. Thirdly, you say, and by the way, is this a thing for you? Like, do you need me to hear? Because I don't want to participate in that. Or do you just not, or do you just not know? No, sorry. This is actively seeking attention. No, you do not do it with the door open when there's obviously sounds coming from elsewhere, except that you want the attention, and that is non-consensually having me involved in your fucking perversion. I want no part of it.
Perversion.
Yeah. It is perverted to wank with the door open when your adult daughter, who has, by the way, hosted you for Christmas, what more do you want from me? I'm sorry, that's sick and wrong, and she's doing it on purpose, and I fucking hate it. I hate it, and I'm sorry, but I would be saying it to her face, like she made you deal with it. I would make her deal with it, and I would be sending those sheets to the bin, and I probably would turn the mattress if I didn't get a new one.
I don't think you need to say all
And
that.
I hope she's after you. Do
I think but don't you honestly think, like, just the next morning to say to your mum, really awkward, but I heard you last night and I found it really awkward and embarrassing. Could you not do that while I'm like next door? I think that's all you need to say.
we're
I think
we're
she'll
saying
be
the
so
same thing,
embarrassed.
except I'm saying it with an adult voice, and you're saying it with baby voice.
Yeah, because you can't say like strip the sheets. You've got to be like, Mum, I heard you.
No, I wouldn't say strip the sheets in that moment. I'd say when she's leaving, I'd say, by the way, can you chuck the sheets in the wash?
Yeah.
But that would already be implied as to why, because previously I would have said, hey mom, last night you left the door open when you were wanking. Is that on purpose?
I think other option, just so they've got options.
You want me to do a baby voice while I talk to wanking
No,
about my,
no.
with
I
my
think
mother?
you're right. We're on the same page. But another option could be like get one of those really small vibrators that makes it happen faster. Just so.
Other option, your mother is no longer invited to your home. As
What,
you
for
would,
having one orgasm?
you would never let, if somebody else came to your
I've
house.
went to yours.
Hang on.
Like, what was supposed- No, I haven't. Obviously not. I just wanted to see if you'd react.
Helen,
Sorry.
if a friend came to your house, left the door open and had a loud wank, a friend with whom you already kind of have a fractious history, you're not inviting them to stay over again. You're not.
No, it would
You're
be
not.
mad.
Yeah.
It would
so
be mad.
same rules apply, mummy dearest. And I don't need to be kinder to her. She sounds like she's being plenty kind to herself.
Do you think the mum do you think you're right in saying the mum enjoys being heard?
Overheard. Yes, I do. I just don't think you leave the door open for that. I'm sorry.
Because
I
you've
don't.
got to then. That's got to be like a
Mhm.
do you remember that thing that people used to do at school when it was called a danger wank?
The only thing that
Do
makes
you remember this?
the
The
only-
danger,
yeah.
yeah.
The only
Mum, and then you had to finish and cover up before your mum opened the door. And then if she came in, you'd be like, I'm going changed. I didn't do it, but I know boys that did. Is what I'm saying. Sorry.
That's disgusting. That was really,
Oh,
really,
as
that was
if.
way too visceral. Sorry, that was I felt like that was all happening in the room and I felt very uncomfortable.
Sorry, Catherine.
Which is why I know what Elle feels like. And if I can just say one more thing, the only thing in your mother's defense that makes me think that she wasn't doing it to be heard is that it was midnight. I do think the elderly think midnight is like Spooksville and everyone's sleeping. No one could possibly be awake at midnight. That's the only thing I will say. But she still needs to know that midnight is a time that other adults might in fact rise from their slumber and overhear her getting herself off in a crazy levels of noise.
Point.
That's the only, I will give her that one concession.
Midnight for the over 65s is basically 4 a.m.
Yeah.
They cannot conceive of
Yeah.
someone staying awake to
Yeah.
that time.
Yeah.
It's
And that's all I'll say
incredible.
on. But and I'm sorry it happened to you. And from me. Gross.
What a Christmas to remember, Elle.
What a Christmas to fucking forget, Elle. She's never invited again.
You're going to have, yeah.
Imagine
Wow.
you coming to mine for Christmas. Get it? Coming.
So awkward.
Coming at mine for Christmas.
Love to hear from the mum, obviously.
Orgasming.
No, just like a letter to be like, oh, I can't stop wanking at my daughter's house. What do I do? Because maybe she heard it through the podcast Through the Walls and now listens to us. If you do, hello. We always love to have new listeners.
Do you think that the people listening to the podcast hear my jokes, or?
Oh, we don't even turn your mic on. It's just a stream
That's
of
so
Helen. Yeah.
nice.
What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Nothing. It's just sometimes jokes are a good metric to check if you are listening when I'm talking, or if you're just waiting for your turn. And the answer is just waiting for your turn. Don't worry. You're so cute. You're so cute, and you got a little pesto on your jumper from our tomato spill earlier. And you're so cute, and you're so nice, and it's nice that you're trying to be nice to Elle's mom.
Sorry, Elle's mom.
No,
I like
no,
your
you don't have to
pink
apologize to her.
turtleneck through the jumper is very nice.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you look like a Power Ranger aesthetic.
You look like a Power Ranger aesthetic.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. You. I don't know what you want.
No.
You look like Bill and Ben. Because you got flowers in your ears, like the flower pot man. Bill and Ben, the flower pot man.
I've never heard of them.
You look beautiful and perfect and 100, 10 out of 10.
Thank you, Sadie.
You're welcome.
You're so nice. Okay, shall we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We don't want to get too raunchy because somebody's mom could be listening to this while they wank.
If
So
you
let's
are,
not get
hold
too
your breath,
flirtatious.
they'll be faster.
No,
See
stop
you
it,
in the
stop it, stop it,
extras.
stop it.
Au revoir.
Stop it.
You guys. Thank you so much to our exec producers and to our producers. We're going to do a shout out to our execs first to say thank you so much for supporting us on TrustyHogs. That was actually really good. Okay, thank you to our exec producers, Guy Goodman, Simon Moores, Annie Turner, Stefanie Catracchia, Oliver Jago, Anthony Conway, Neil Redmond, Sadie Cashmore. Hey, I'm walking here.
You guys get that I'm too tired to keep fighting, right? I'm just sorry. Also, thank you to our producers. Elle, Richard Bald, Harald Van Dijk, Tim and Dom, David Walker, Rachel R, Claire, Owen-Jones, Jess and Nick, Sarah and Molly, Raia Fink, Cordelia, Rachel Page, Helen A, Tina Linsey, Amy O'Riordan, Abbie Worf, Matt Sims, Luke Bright, Leah, Kate, Liz Force, Taz, Anthony, Chloe. Are you doing what are you doing while I'm
I'm waiting for you to read all the names and I'm going to go, hey.
Stop punching
So
the
I
air.
needed to get the names up so I can follow
Chloe,
along.
Becky Fox, Dean Michael, Sophie Chivers, maybe Chivers, Carey Seuthe, Charley A, KC, Jam Rainbird, Tamsyne Smith-Harding, Hannah J, Ezra Peregrine, Bryn, Laura Pollock, Leah Overend, Stephen Chicken, Dougie Robertson, cute name, Hayley Singer. Guys, honestly, thank you so much for supporting the podcast. We couldn't do it without you, and we are so grateful. And this is the end of the thanks for Patreon, and also the end of any plugs that we might want to make about Patreon. It's the end of everything. This is the end. That's the end of it.
Hey!